the rectangular shape, dia tu berada pada betul-betul pada paksi Y dan juga X. And then the centroid of this shape, kalau kita tengok di sini, saya hitamkan tu. So this one is D. Okay. Kalau you tengok, kalau example ini, dia solve guna BH power of 3 divided by 3. Okay. Dan sekarang saya nak tunjuk kepada you, kita boleh guna juga formula ini sebenarnya. Ix equal to Ix I bar X plus A D squared. Why? At the end, actually we will get the same answer. Because why? In this case, rectangular shape tu dia berada betul-betul dekat paksi. Tetapi, for case, contoh saya punya rectangular berada di sini. Nampak tak? So this is the centroid. Dia punya H divided by 2 lah. Okay. So this H divided by 2. But for D, D tu dah berubah. Ini D. Jarak daripada titik tengah kepada paksi with respect to the x-axis. So this one is D. So D dah jadi berbeza. So in this case, okay, yang saya baru buat ni, rectangular yang berada di luar paksi ni, you need to solve using formula Ix bar plus AD squared for sure. Sebab ni dia bukan lagi berada pada paksi. Okay. So you kena guna yang ni. So sekarang ni, the answer, if let's say you ask me, which formula you want to use to solve the problem related to moment of inertia, you use this. Ix equal to I bar X plus AD squared. So this one, BH power of 3 divided by 3 ni, is actually, you can use for this figure only, this shape. So this shape that, dia punya, kedudukan tu betul-betul dekat paksi. Jadi nak selamat, you hanya guna formula Ix equal to I bar X plus A D squared. For any case. So you selamat. Sebab apa, kalau tak percaya, kita tengok. Ya, kita tengok. Kita buat comparison. Kita guna BH power of 3. Kalau soalan ni guna BH power of 3 divided by 3. So saya nak guna Ix equal to Ix bar plus AD squared. Okay. So untuk Ix bar formula adalah BH power of 3 divided by 12 plus BH. Kan? BH is area. And then H divided by 2 power of 2. So this one is Ix. So our B is base. Base is 8 meter times the height is 6 power of 3 divided by 12 plus 8 times 6 and then 6 divided by 2 power of 2. Alright. So 6 power of 3 berapa? So 144 plus 6 power of 2 sama tu. Kita tak saya kira. D square nambah bagi 2. Nambah bagi 2. Kuasa 2 dalam 6 dalam 8. Kuasa 2 dalam 6. 2 tambah 6 kuasa 3. 3 dalam 8. Bagi 12. 144. Okay. Sekejap apa tak sama BH kuasa 3 bahagi 4 kali 12. Jadi 2 BH kuasa 3 6 3. Sekejap Sudah ada formula tu. 2 darab 6 darab 8. 432 tambah 144. Mana yang silap ni? Sepatut sama. Ada siapa perasan tak saya silap kat mana? Bagi. Kan 144 tambah 432 kan? 576.
Dapat jawapan C.
Darab 6 kuasa 3 bagi 3. So, jawapan dia yang salah sebenarnya. Okay, bukan jawapan saya. 576, right? So, basically you will get the same answer. Betul tak?
Sir, jawapan kat slide tu salah.
Ya, betul. Saya dah kena pasti. So, basically, if you use the formula Ix equal to I bar X plus AD squared, you will get the same answer for Ix equal to BH power of 3 divided by 3. Betul tak? So, actually, kalau nak selamat, you guna je formula Ix equal to I bar X plus AD squared. So, yang BH power of 3 divided by 3 ni, you just nak kata abaikan tak jugalah, tapi you kena tahulah kewujudan formula tu. Tapi actually that formula only you can use to solve problem that yang macam dalam figure example 1 tu je. Yang betul-betul berada pada paksi. Berada pada paksi Y dan juga X. Kalau dah bila shape tu dah beralih tempat, yang mana dia dah jauh daripada paksi, itu memang nak tak nak you kena guna formula Ix equal to I bar X plus A D squared. Okay, clear tak?
Clear je.
Alright. So kalau clear, hopefully siapa, saya tak sure kelas ni ke kelas yang satu lagi tu yang tanya tu, hopefully dia ni lah, faham lah. Sebab dia tanya saya, apa beza moment of inertia of composite area, and also satu lagi parallel axis theorem. Sebab parallel axis theorem we have formula ni lah yang tadi tu. Yang tadi tu yang saya tunjuk Ix equal to I bar X plus AD squared. So tu dia punya answer dia. So saya rasa saya nak explain balik yang tu je. And then for radius of gyration, nothing to explain back because you just use the formula. You put the value of Ix that you already calculate and then you divide by the area lah. Okay. So sebelum tu saya nak, okay, right. So now we discuss the question or exercise that I give to you last 2 days. So basically, some of you yang tak hantar, betul tak? Ke semua hantar? Soalan ni kan?
Betul.
Soalan ni ke?
Soalan ni.
Soalan tu punya kelas saya bagi macam ni kan, itu kan? Right. So saya tak discuss lagi kan? Alright. So saya dapati memang ada yang dapat jawab dan ada juga yang tak dapat jawab. Yang mana saya rasa mungkin, tak tahulah mungkin sebab jawapan tu salah tekan calculator kot. Kita usul soalan. And then kalau tak faham, so today we're going to discuss this question and hopefully you give the attention and then try to understand. If let's say you don't understand, you can ask me, you can interrupt me. Right. So for this question, the question is determine the centroid for the composite area and the moment of inertia with respect to x axis. WRT is actually stand for with respect to. Dia pakai singkatan pula dia. Kat mana ni soalan ni? So this one is with respect to. Alright. So with respect to x axis meaning that inilah existing x. So kita nak tahu dia punya moment of inertia. If let's say the question ask us to define the moment of inertia with respect to x prime. Normally x prime refer to the axis that yang berada pada centroid. Biasa macam tu, ada juga soalan itu. So in this case D is different. Maksudnya you kena measure distance D daripada titik tengah untuk for each component kena rujuk kepada x prime tu, D dia tu. So if let's say kalau yang ni petak ni titik tengah dekat sini. Contoh titik tengah dekat situ. So what you need to do, D dah jadi ini. Right? Itu D dia. Kalau anda kata soalan tu minta kita cari with respect to x prime. Which is x prime ni dia jatuh pada paksi yang betul-betul pada centroid C dia tu. So normally for that question, first of all, what you need to do is you need to identify the centroid first. And then when you get the value of centroid, dia punya ni lah, dia punya kedudukan tu, kan, X bar tu, and then daripada situlah baru you measure dia punya D tu, okay, ke setiap titik tengah. Okay. Alright, kalau in this case soalan ni, okay, kalau soalan ini dia kata with respect to X axis, maksudnya kalau petak ni, segi empat rectangular ni, dia punya D adalah inilah D dia, with respect to X axis, okay. And then for semicircle, mungkin tak tahulah R divide by 3 pi dia tu mungkin jatuh dekat sini ke, who knows. So this one is dia punya D, D1, D2, okay. Itu dia, faham tak maksud soalan tu with respect to axis tu, X axis tu, boleh?
Faham sir.
Right. So in this case, how many components we have? Berapa komponen?
4.
4 set. Okay, it is actually depends on you lah. This is up to you. Okay, if let's say you want to use 2 components, also betul, correct. If let's say you want to use 4 components, also correct. But kita kalau boleh ambil yang ada simple one lah. Easy for us to, easy and orang kata cepat untuk kita solve that question. So in this case, I think the best way is we choose 2 components. The first one is semicircle. Semicircle tu. And then the other one is rectangular. Alright. Okay, kita ada 2 komponen. So we solve for first component. Kita cari dulu punya centroid. Kita cari dulu centroid. Pernah buat tak soalan ni dalam centroid chapter 4? Tak pernah kan?
Tak.
So kita cari centroid dia dulu. Alright. So to determine the centroid, first of all, what we need to do, the first step is we identify the components. So here we have 2 components, semicircle and also rectangular, right? So and then the next step, we determine the center of each component, right? We start with the component number 1. We draw back the paksi, right? So we have semicircle, and then radius equal to 300 mm, okay, or 0.3 meter lah. Okay, kita ambil dalam meter lah, senang sebab nanti mm tu dia jadi besar banyak pula number yang kita nak tulis. Alright, and then centroid, center dia kat mana? So here lah lebih kurang, and then the distance from X axis is 4R divided by 3 pi. So this one you need to remember lah. Tak diberikan kalau dalam test, tapi you agak lucky lah in this semester you tak ada final. So our online test also you akan buat secara online, and then I believe you will tengok lah the notes, and then boleh tengok lah formula, so should be no problem. Tak ada orang semester ni, tak ada orang yang tak yang tulis formula tak betul. Kalau ada lagi tu saya tak tahulah yang siapa yang tak betul. Okay, alright. So for X bar for this component, the value is 0. Why I said 0? Because of kita punya shape ini, kan, komponen ni dia betul-betul jatuh pada koordinat kosong untuk paksi X tengah-tengah dia. Okay, that's why kita tak perlu kira lah. Memang dia akan jadi kosong. Unless kalau kita punya shape tu dia jatuh macam ni. Katakanlah Y, X dekat sini. Itu dah jadi lain. X bar dia tu kemungkinan, bukan kemungkinan lah maksudnya, dia punya X tu dah jadi ini. X bar. So X bar is jarak sini ke sini ni berapa? Katalah sini X plus 4R plus 3 pi. Itu dia punya titik tengah. Boleh faham tak? In this case, memang dia betul-betul jatuh dekat tengah. Ada lagi nak masuk Saya rasa saya tak perlu, lupa pula. Saya rasa saya tak perlu tu dah. Oh, kelas ni total ada 27 orang kan? Oh, itulah. Ramai yang tak ada ni Mana pergi Ramai yang tak ada ni. Saya kena check atas dia sekejap lagi. Sebab kita dah menghampiri final ni. Final itu maksudnya hujung semester. Sepatutnya kena bagi komitmen lah untuk join kelas. Right. And then, okay. So faham kenapa x bar equal to 0? Alright, so now we calculate for y bar. So for y bar we have value lah, because y, our center tu untuk y bar tu kan, kalau untuk semicircle secara teori dia berada di sini. So y dia akan ada 4r divided by 3 pi. The same thing goes for x tu kan. So x pun sama juga, dia ada jarak dia. So sini ke sini ni, sini lah. Ni ke sini pun dia punya nilai dia adalah 4r divided by 3 pi, sama. So untuk y of course we have value lah, sebab dia ada dia sebelah atas pasti y titik tu. So y bar equal to 4r divided by 3 pi. So the radius is 0.3 divided by 3 pi. So the value become 4 times 0.3 divided by 3 pi. 0.1273 meter. Okay, itu dia punya y bar. And then the next one we calculate the area of semicircle, which is the formula is pi r squared divided by 2. Why divided by 2? Because semicircle. Pi 0.3 power of 2 divided by 2. Okay. Kita akan dapat 0.141 meter squared. Alright. So this is the value of y bar area for shape number 1. Okay. And then the shape number 2, we need to minus y. Kenapa kita perlu minus? Why we need to minus? Because we want to exclude. We want to exclude this shape. Okay, the rectangular shape. So we only want to define the value of we want to define the yang berlorek punya area kan, yang gelap tu. Okay, so that's why yang putih tu kita tolak keluar. Kita masuk lagi. Okay. So untuk yang nombor 2 ni, apa yang perlu buat sama juga. First we define the x bar. So x bar automatically equal to 0, the same thing, sebab berada di tengah-tengah. And then y bar equal to kat mana? Kita lukis. Lupa pula nak lukis. So, kita lukis. So kita punya titik tengah untuk ni adalah di sini. So which is h divided by 2 lah, height dia tu. Height dia is 100 mm. So dia punya h bar is, y bar is h divided by 2, 0.1 divided by 2. So 0.1 divided by 2, dia dapat 0.05. Okay. And then for area, our base is 0.4. Ni kan? 200 mm plus 200 mm. So 400 mm, which is 0.4 meter times height is 0.1. Alright, so 0.04 meter squared. Okay, faham tak? So far. Alright. So kita dah ada value of y bar and also the area. Now we draw the table. Okay, so table is like this. So we have component, area, y bar that we already calculated just now, and then a y bar. So component number 1, which is the semicircle, a is 0.141 meter squared, and then the y bar is 0.1273, and then the second components, you have area 0.04 meter squared, and for this area we need to put negative because we want to exclude this component. Kita lubang kat situ tu, right? So and then y bar is 0.05. So kita calculate lah. Calculate A times. So we will get the value of 0.0179, and then for second component the value is negative 2 times 0 10 power of negative 3, and then we determine the summation of A times y bar. Okay, and then the value is 0.0159, and then total area is 0.101. So yang negative tu you must put negative lah, meaning that 0.141 minus 0.04, so the total area is 0.101, which is area yang berlorek tu. Okay, so y bar overall, overall y bar. Overall y bar, the formula is a y bar divided by a summation. Summation. So 0.01 divided by 0.101. So it is 0.1574 meter or 157.4 mm. So this is the centroid kita. And then the coordinate for C is actually at 157.4. Sorry. So this one coordinate ni 157.4 mm, which is kalau tengok ni 100 mm saja, so di atas sikit pada 100 mm tu. That one is the centroid. And then the coordinate ataupun coordinate kita boleh tulis sebagai 0.175.4. Okay, ini x bar, this one is y bar. Overall, overall. Right, so understand?
Faham sih.
Right. And then the second question, determine the moment of inertia with respect to x-axis. So with respect to x-axis, so we refer to this axis lah, x yang ada tu. So this axis. Okay. So from this axis, we need to calculate moment of inertia. So apa yang perlu kita buat? Sama juga kita. The first step is we determine the how many components that we have. So in this case, we use the same component with the centroid just now. So we have two components. So the first component is semicircle. Okay, semicircle. So the first one, semicircle, we draw back. Semicircle, y, x. Alright. For moment of inertia, so we use formula. Nah, guna formula apa? Ix, saya dah bagi tahu. Senang kita nak guna, kita guna formula I bar x plus a d squared. So kita akan selamat. Kalau nakkan BH kuasa 3 bagi 12 tak boleh. Sebab apa? Dia ada di sebelah negatif tu. So dia bukan lagi betul-betul ngangam. Kalau y dengan x tu bukan berada di positif y, positif x. If let's say the area is at positive y and positive x, so we directly use BH power of 3 divided by 3. But in this case, nak selamat, you use this formula lah. Ix equal to I bar x plus AD squared. Okay, boleh lah. So for semicircle, Ix bar dia adalah 0.1098. Betul Power of R, power of 4. So the radius is 0.3 meter. Okay, radius 0.3 meter plus A. A is area for semicircle, which is pi r squared divided by 2. And then for the distance from the x-axis, because we need to define the moment of inertia at x-axis with respect to x-axis, kan? Okay. So apa yang perlu kita buat? The formula for semicircle is 4r divided by 3 pi. Because the center point of semicircle is here lah. Yang saya tanda di dalam lukisan tu, yang dalam gambar rajah tu. So this one is 4r divided by 3 pi, the distance. And then power of 2. So kita replace the value of radius 0.3 tadi tu. 0.3 power of 4 plus pi 0.3 power of 2 divided by 2 for 0.3 divided by 3 pi. Then power of 2. Alright, so you get the value of Ix untuk semicircle is 3.182 times 10 power of negative 3 meter power of 4. Okay, ini the value of Ix for semicircle. Okay, and then for second component, we have rectangular. So we draw back the figure for rectangular. So here we have 0.2 meter, 0.2 meter, and then this one is 0.1 meter. So the same thing goes for rectangular. We use formula Ix equal to I by x plus AD squared. Right? And then for rectangular, I by x, the formula is BH power of 3 divided by 12 plus BH base times height times H divided by 2 for this case, because we can see here that the distance from the centroid of rectangular to the x-axis is here. And this is the T, which is dia punya height tu divided by 2, and then power of 2. Okay, so base B 0.2 plus 0.2, 0.4. And then height is 0.1 power of 3 divided by 12 plus 0.4 base times height 0.1. Okay, and then 0.1 divided by 2 for D. Okay, so the value of Ix for rectangular is 1.33 times 10 power of negative 4 meter power of 4. Okay, so apa yang saya perhatikan, ada yang buat mistake yang mana you use millimeter, but when you convert to tempat perpuluhan tu, 1.33 darab 10 kuasa berapa? 10 kuasa 6 tu berapa? So salah tu. Saya rasa bila tekan kalkulator you nak pindahkan titik puluhan tu, you salah. So rasa bila salahlah jawapan dia. Because why? The third step, or the third step lah. First step, we define how many components we have, and then we calculate the Ix, and then the third step is we need to determine the Ix overall. So Ix overall is actually Ix1 untuk yang semicircle minus Ix2. Why we need to minus? Because the rectangular one we exclude. Dia bukan dalam shape yang kita nak cari. Kita kena tolak. So bila you salah titik puluhan tadi untuk shape number 2 tadi, what happen? The total Ix tu akan jadi salah lah. Okay. So and then the total Ix is actually 3.049 times 10 power of negative 3 power of 4. Okay. Ni. This is the answer for this question. Okay. Semua dah tengok kan jawapan masing-masing. Saya dah return balik kan yang mana yang hantar tu. Betul tak?
Yes.
Ya, ya.
So you can identify lah kat mana you punya mistake tu. You can define kat mana mistake and then try to understand back lah. Ada yang tak faham tak? Saya punya explanation tadi. Okay. So kalau faham, saya ada 2 soalan tutorial. saya nak you buat dalam masa 1 jam ni, 1 jam lebih lah ni sebenarnya, and then submit through Google Classroom. Saya nak tengok jawapan. Okay?
Boleh sir.
Yelah yang ni lah, yang ni Bom Malaysia. Yang ni soalan ni. Okay, sekejap saya nak cari soalan tu.
Submit kat Google Classroom sir.
Ya, nanti saya akan create room. You buat je dulu. Dapat soalan